concerned with the failure of the nation. Even it said that they want to take of our currency. In God we trust. I can remember back in the early 60s when they taken prayer out of school. Back in around about 61 or 62, Madam O'Hara. But she didn't do that by herself. She had a whole lot of help. And when they taken prayer out of school, then we had a chaos condition in our school. That's when children became totally disobedient. And not only in the school, but even in the home. Because they try to take God out of the business. So therefore, his concern was about the failure of the nation, and especially with the leaders who failed to be faithful to God. If we read our Bible, we know that both Israel and Judah, you had both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. Now Judah was of the southern kingdom, and they had gone away from God to serve our God. And God had promised Israel before they got over into the promised land, and said, if you keep my law, then I'll bless you. If you read my law and day by day, and wherever you go, you'll make your way prosperous. But if you fail to keep my law, then the Lord said, then I will curse you. And we find God doing exactly what he said he would do. During this particular time when Isaiah spoke these words, Israel was still in Babylon. Judah was still in Babylon under captivity because they had done wrong before God. The prophet Jeremiah had prophesied and told them that they had done wrong before God and that they were going into captivity for 70 long years. And they didn't want to believe the prophet Jeremiah. And he called Jeremiah the weeping prophet because he was concerned about the people of God. And they didn't want to believe Jeremiah. And so they had false prophets to come before the king of Judah and say, you don't have to go down in captivity. You won't have to go there and spend no 70 years. Jeremiah does not know what he's talking about. And so when the Lord had given Jeremiah a letter to present to King Zedekiah and had him to read it before Zedekiah, the Bible said that Zedekiah taken his pen knife and cut up the letter and threw it in the fire. But you know, whatever man try to do to stop God's program, God can do it over again. And God told Jeremiah, said, I know what King Zedekiah have done. So I want you to get Bruce, your secretary. I want him to write it all over again. Not only write what I first told you, but I want you to add some more. And let him know, indeed, they shall go into the Babylonian captivity. They're going to have to stay there for 70 years. Tell them they might well make preparation to build them some homes, because they're not going in, coming right out. You might well plant you some vineyards. You might well tell your son to marry some daughters, because they're going to have to stay there for 70 long years.